Hello everyone, welcome to EduTap. I hope you all are doing really good. Today we are going to study about the Transport and Marketing Assistance Scheme, and this is specially for the specified agriculture products. So basically the government is promoting people or the farmers to sell their products, to export their products to other countries to have benefit, and we'll study more about it in this particular session. But before that, to our new audience, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can also join our Telegram channel to get the PDF of every lecture that we provide on YouTube. And do note that there is a difference of 24 hours between the YouTube lecture and the PDF that is being provided in Telegram channel. So, before starting with what are the basic things that you should know about the scheme, let's first just understand that why was this particular scheme was introduced, and why do we need to study it, because there would be something that has been changed and it has become the part of the news current affairs, and that is why we need to study it. So basically this scheme was introduced with the mindset of giving more opportunities to the farmers. Usually what happens, a farmer, he just sell his product around his area or maybe to the nearby states, but the government wants to sell the products to the other countries as well, which would expand the agriculture market, as well as it would help the farmer to have more profit, right? So that is why with this mindset this particular scheme was introduced. And in fact, in foreign countries also, the demand of Indian agriculture products would increase once we start selling it in the foreign nations, and of course the profit, it would be more than what is being in the nation itself. Now why we need to study it? Basically there are some norms. Every scheme they have some norms, right? So in this scheme, this was you initially it was introduced in 2019, right? So this particular scheme, it was introduced just for 1 year only, right? Then what happened in 2020 till March 2020, and then it was revised again in it was extended for 1 more year, and then this has happened again in 2021 September. This particular scheme, it has been revised again, and now it is valid till 31st March 2022. So means it has been extended to 1 year more, and it is being said that maybe it is due to the COVID lockdown, because a lot of this market, it was disrupted because of the COVID-19, and that is why this particular scheme, it has been extended to 1 more year, that is till 31st March 2021. Now there are also some major sales that have been done under this revised scheme, which are those, first is about the dairy products. They now have been added. Initially some agriculture products were part of the scheme and rest were not, but in this case dairy products, this time dairy products, they have also been added under this particular category. Next is the rate of assistance increased by 50 in case of air, and 100% by exports by air. What I'll explain you with a simple example so that you understand. See, in this, what happens in transport and marketing assistance scheme, assistance means to help, right? So basically the government, they used to financially help the people or the farmers who are selling their produce, or they who are exporting their produce. So what happens when you export to different land, to other nation, you have two options: either you go by sea, you sell it by sea, or you sell it by air, right? So in case of initially, if see here, in case of sea, the rate of assistance, it has been increased by 50%. What does it mean? Initially, this is just a common example. Initially, if the government, they were paying 500, they were assisting with 500 rupees. Now this increment is increased by 50%. Okay, by 50% means whatever the amount there was before, now it has been increased by 50%. So what so basically by means this would be added to whatever 50% of this. So 500 into 50 by 100, so this is 250, right? So 500 plus 250 is now what? So now instead of giving 500, under this revised version, 750 would be allocated if the product, it is being exported by sea. Now in case of export by air, which is 100%, so that becomes 500. What is the 100% of 500? That is 500 only. So now initially 500 rupees were given for the assistance was provided, only 500 rupees when exported by air, but now the increase is by 100%. The rate of assistance is now increased by 100%. It means initially it gave 500, the 100% of it is 500, and now 1000 rupees would be given as an assistance or financial assistance if the product has been exported by air. Right. So this was the news. The government, they have widened the scope because they have also added now dairy products under this revised version, and also the rate of assistance has also been increased, which we have seen 50% in case of export by sea, and then 100% increase, right? 100% increase in case of that is air. I hope this is all clear to you. Now we'll have some basic concept. What is it? The basic things about this particular scheme. So transport and marketing assistance scheme. This is for specified agriculture produce. The launch year is 2019. Right. The nodal ministry. So it comes under the Department of Commerce. Now what are the key features? See, initially I told you about the rate of assistance. Now what is this rate? That is not specified. Why? Because that would depend on whatever subsidy, or you can say whatever financial assistance that the government is providing. It would depend on which country you are selling, right? So in their particular notification for this revised version, there are different countries, and for different country, different product, there are different uh, rate of assistance that the government is providing is there, and that is why I haven't specified it when I was explaining you about the increased by 50 or 100% concept. So that would, because that would be different for every different country, and to the place you're selling, from the place you are selling, and what product are you selling. Okay. So, if we go for key features, what are the key features of this particular scheme? So, it is the level of assistance would be different for different region, as I said only, before only, right? So, this level of assistance, how much money the government would pay, that would depend on the different region you are selling to, and from the different region you are packing that stuff. As notified from time to time for export of eligible products, and this would be notified from time to time. The rate would keep on changing, right? But that would be notified accordingly. The scheme covers freight and marketing assistance for export by air as well as by sea. Okay, so this it includes both freight and market assistance. What is freight? Basically, it is the ship that is used to carry the products or the goods. It is known as freight. Okay, so that and marketing assistance. So this scheme would give assistance of money, right? Financial assistance. Now this financial assistance is for what? It is for the freight, whatever expenses of the freight that would take for covering the journey, as well as all the marketing assistance that would be needed for export. Okay, for the exporting of the product, and that could be by air also, and also by sea. Okay, then the scheme will help in increasing farm export from India, and this will scheme would definitely would help to increase the farm export from India to the other nations. Then the scheme was initially applicable for export affected during, see, which I said in the first slide only, that is the same thing, that initially it was from the 1 March 2019, because that is the year this scheme was introduced, to 31st March 2020 only, right? Then after that it was extended up to 21. So basically this was introduced in March 2019 with an aim to continue till March 2020. But then when the time was near, the government, it extended it for one more year. Then it was extended till 2021. Now it has again extended to what? Now it has again extended to 31st March 2022. All right. So this was introduced for 1 year. That was in 2019, just for 1 year. But then it is being extended time and again. What are the coverage to provide assistance for the international component of freight? So basically that is because these are quite expensive when we go for international freight, or the ships that are being used. So to provide assistance with that, to have, because most of the people, they do not prefer export, because whatever there are a lot of expenses just for to export your goods. So most people avoid that, but then government, they are helping with it, so that once the market is being established for export, then the people, they would be happy to invest this much money for the expenses whatever are needed, just to send their goods to the other nations, right? But that would require time, and that is why the scheme has been introduced, to promote people, to encourage people to to export as much agriculture products as they can to mitigate disadvantage of higher freight costs faced by the Indian exporters of the agriculture products, and that is the same thing. Okay, so mitigate means to avoid, right, to remove. So to remove this disadvantage of higher costs that the Indian exporters have to face, right, so that they can with open arms they export their products without any hesitation of the expenses that are required for it, right. So this is all for this particular scheme. So in this scheme there is no specific budget related thing, because the assistance it depends on which state or to which country you are basically selling, so that there's a different rate of assistance for different products, different countries, right. But the basic thing that is the assistance rate of assistance that has been increased 50%, more increased by 50% in case of sea and 100% in case of air. I hope this scheme is now clear to you all, and all the best for your examination. Will come again with another scheme that is in news. Until then, all the very best for your examination. Thank you.